Hello everyone, welcome to Cosolix. I'm your host Cosolix. Today we're going to be talking about how to improve your mental as quickly as possible. Let's get right into this because we're on a timer. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Anyways, okay, the first thing you need to do is say to yourself, whenever you play the game and you're trying your best, anyone can beat anyone on any day. You can lose to golds. I'm a pro and I can lose to golds. Maybe not, but the point is you have to think that you can. You can't go into sets with egos. I remember Sandstorm said a quote at like BCX 2019. He like went into every set thinking he can lose, but like thinking you can lose and not having a game plan that you can be confident in are two different things. Like it's kind of expect your opponent to have the capability of beating you. Sometimes people go into ranked and be like, oh, I'm better than the elo I'm at, and then lose. Especially tournaments, you'll go into some guy and you're like, oh, I don't know this person's name, but anyone can beat you on any day. So that's the first thing. Maybe a bit more niche for better players, but these other ones are a lot better. The second one, this is a small one that is probably not going to affect you that much, but the stock mode timer, put show at 1 minute. A lot of people get tilted if the game is going too long. A lot of people, they take their time, they run, that kind of patience. I would just put the show at 1 minute. I was one of those people who would get mad if the game went past 4 minutes, so don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. The next tip, okay, I know a lot of this isn't really actually in Brawl. You know, we can go to training for this. Okay, the next tip, if you want to win consistently, go into games with a game plan that's easy to execute. And what I mean by that is the difference between you winning a match and not winning a match isn't skills that you don't have. And what I mean by that is it's not going to be reaction time. It's not going to be stuff that takes years and years to achieve. The difference between winning and losing a lot of the time is knowledge. That sounds like a meme. But go into games with a game plan and think to yourself, how can I make it as easy as possible to win every single game? And I know some weapons are easier than others, but on every single weapon, you should have a game plan like, oh, I need to do this to put myself in a position to win neutral and whatnot. So, like for instance, on Lance, my positioning is part of my game plan. Trying to punish people with like side lights so I get more damage. That's like one aspect to the game plan. It's just building up this solid game plan that is answering the question to yourself. Answer the question, how do you win at Brawlhalla every single time? And answer that question in the easiest solution possible. We're not trying to find the hardest solution or a solution. We're trying to find the best solution. So if you have a game plan that's like really easy, like just so easy, like you can win with your eyes closed, then you're gonna win every single match. No reason to be nervous. It's easy. The person who wins BCX won it fairly easily almost every year. Sandstorm didn't lose a single game in BCX 2018 winners grand finals, and Paula won like 3-1 or something. LDZ 3-0, 3-1 or something like that. Like the people who win, they deserve to win, and they're not doing something you can't do. So yeah, come up with a really easy game plan to win every time. So the next tip, even though I haven't really played a ranked game, you can't really see, when you're playing ranked, your current elo doesn't reflect your skill level. Your peak elo reflects your skill level. So let's say my peak elo is 1800 and I'm gold. If my current elo is 1600, that doesn't mean I'm a 1600 player. It means I got 1800. And the only way to improve is to push that peak elo. You could be 1400 with a peak of 1800 and be mad tilted. That doesn't mean you're a 1400 elo player. It just means that you're 400 elo away from like a new peak. It doesn't really matter. The only way to improve is increasing your peak elo until you enter tournaments and whatnot. So treat that peak elo like the skill level. That mental thought process, I need to increase my peak elo, will allow you to play ranked more. A lot of people suffer from ranked anxiety, where you can kind of ignore the anxiety part and be like, okay, well, I need to increase my peak no matter what. That is my skill level. So I got to show the world that I'm better than that skill level, that skill rating. Your current does not matter. You just got to play ranked until you hit that peak. And you'll hit that peak from learning in other ways, but that should be something that can improve your mental. Another tip, play in as many tournaments as possible. This way, even if you don't think you're going to win the tournaments, if you enter these community tournaments, you're going to get experience giving it your absolute all. Like, the thought process of, oh, I can't lose, or I'm going to be out of the tournament, like I can't lose, it's going to create situations where you get nerves, butterflies, maybe you'll forget your game plan, or it can elevate you in the complete opposite way. The point is experience, giving it your all, and truly caring about the match that you're playing it's so important. And tournaments are completely different than ranked. They're very similar when you really care about your peak elo, but they're also very different. So playing tournaments, if you can play tournaments and not get nervous when you need to win, then like ranked is going to be easy, so easy. You're gonna like just be able to play so much ranked without any anxiety. And let's say you fail a tournament, that's a huge learning lesson that you can use for the next tournament. There's always going to be another tournament as long as the game exists. So yeah. And the last tip to improve your mental, watch Blue Lock. I'm not kidding, that anime is so good. You know how I talked about game plan earlier? Puzzle pieces are like adding to the game plan, and they're not that difficult to execute. If you watch Blue Lock, you know what I mean. Having a new piece to your puzzle, and the puzzle that you're trying to solve is how to win at Brawlhalla. It's identical. If you don't want to watch Blue Lock, read the manga. That game, or that manga and anime series, it will inspire you to improve at anything in life, and it can show you how and teach you how to improve as well. It's game changing. So watch that show, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.